Here we go. Here we go.
What's going on, bro? How you
What's
doing?
up, man?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. Just got back home.
I got you. I got you. Glad
Just
you,
got
glad,
back home.
glad you could catch up with us, man. Just wanted to chop it up with you, man.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, man. Flatbush, as
Yeah,
I promised. I,
definitely.
as promised. You know, I don't miss a happy hour during this quarantine. I don't know about y'all.
So I messed up with the water, then I guess.
Oh, you got water? Oh, God bless. It can be anything, man. You know,
Yeah,
I got some bubbles.
got
Cheers, brother. It's my pleasure.
definitely, man. We wanted to. I heard you was from Flatbush. You know,
Yeah, man. East Flatbush. I see we got Garth Benz on there. Benz. Oh, where's that Benz?
from Flatbush. You
I
from?
see. Was that Zulu the Beagle?
Zulu?
I'm from. Excuse me. I'm eating. It's happy hour, like I said. So my wife just put out nuts,
Yes. Pause. Do your
and
thing.
my kids are always like, "Why you gotta eat your nuts like this?"
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
said, "Cause I'm West Indian.
we,
That's how we do, son."
that's how we do. Where you from? Where your family from?
Um, my mom's side of the family from Antigua.
Antigua. Good food in Antigua.
Yeah,
Good food in
yeah.
Antigua. Good people.
Really?
Yeah.
I just wrote a script about well, it takes place during Labor Day in East Flatbush, but the joke was that Antiguans make like the worst West Indian food, and my character's family owns a West Indian restaurant, so that's kind of the joke in the movie. But
I guess that sets up for some good funny though.
yeah, for sure. But no, man, I'm from me and Chip. We grew up together.
Okay, word. Oh, so
Chip Fool.
you from the 50s.
Yeah, so I'm 56 between Church and Snyder.
Somebody on here right now is in 56. They was just talking about 50. I was talking with Chip about a week ago.
I see my daughter's on here.
That's what's up.
But yeah, man, 56 from Church and Snyder. We had the biggest block. We were a football block.
The football block.
We were a talented block. Our
Block.
block was all about acting, singing, dancing, beatboxing, rhyming. You know what I mean?
Got you. Got you. How long?
Somewhat. Huh?
How long you been acting? Have you been acting from back in school days?
Yeah. That's the only thing I've ever done. I used to go to Eddie Gentile. Gentile can't get on the IG Live. That's matter of fact. That's so funny that you asked that. That's one of my my mentors, my old acting directors, acting teachers from My 11, Eddie Gentile. But I went to PS 244, and that's where I did my first play. I know we got some PS 244 on here somewhere.
Definitely 44, My 11 for sure.
Yeah. PS 244, My 11, and then I went to Performing Arts in Manhattan after that. But yeah, man, that's the only thing I've ever done.
I got you, man. I got you. We definitely appreciate you, man. Like, your body of work. I was looking at some things. I forgot about Martin.
I was not in Malcolm X.
Somebody said that earlier. I was trying to think.
I was not.
But you was definitely in Martin, and that shit was
Yeah.
That shit was classic. I forgot about that. Crank was classic.
2 episodes of Martin, Cousin Sonny.
Cousin,
Dwayne Atway's in the house.
I don't know how you keep a straight face in those type of situations.
Gotta stay focused.
I guess so. I guess so. How's LA treating you?
LA is beautiful, man. I mean, as you can see today, this is on my roof.
Got you. Happy hour at home.
Happy hour. Yeah, man. It's super sunny today. It's weird. I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but the biggest difference, I think, is that there are no planes. There's no airplanes.
That's true.
I see some helicopters, every once in a while. It's LA, so you got the ghetto birds flying, but there are no airplanes, man. No commercial airlines.
Are there any places in LA that remind you of Flatbush? That have like a Flatbush vibe to it?
No, ain't nothing like Flatbush out here, man. Matter of fact, that was the impetus for me writing this script called Cook Food. What up, Lola? Called Cook Food, because I can't find no good cooked food in LA.
Yeah, I figured they would be on it.
Bruh, so do you think there's room for a movie about West? I mean, listen, if you think about it, when this is how I pitched the movie. When you think of Martin Scorsese, you think of like what? I see Brooklyn Ave in that. You think of New York Italians, right? When you think of Woody Allen, you think of New York Jews. When you think of Spike Lee, you think of like a magical black Brooklyn, right?
Right.
But the West Indians and East Flatbush has not been represented. Actually, one movie came out, I think, this year that took place in East Flatbush. I don't remember the name of it, but it was on Netflix. But it's time that we come out and tell. There's so many stories coming out of the Caribbean community in East Flatbush, and
the setting alone is hilarious because you got so many characters that come to a restaurant alone. That just
come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
come on, man. So many characters, so many names, so many funny names.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be a Winston. It's definitely gonna be a Winston.
It must be a Winston. Where's your family from?
My family's from Barbados.
Oh, Barbadian. You and Chip.
Yeah,
Chip.
Bajan. That's
all the Bajans. Yeah, the Bajans are there in the back of the throat. The back of the throat. That's the only way you can keep alive. You talk about it. The Bajans come in the back of the throat.
Yeah. It's some of your travels. What's some of your favorite places you visit, island wise?
Oddly enough, I haven't been to a lot of islands. My favorite. I've been to Jamaica, of course. I've been to Yard, but I was just about. Check this out. I was just about to go to Antigua. What date is it today? I think last month I was about to go to Antigua for the premiere of a movie. And it would have been my first time going home. And then the virus started. So that kind of thwarted my trip to go back to Antigua. But oddly enough, yeah, for sure. My favorite island, unfortunately, is where did we go to? Is the Cayman Islands.
So you don't like the Cayman Islands?
I love the Cayman Islands.
I was gonna say I've been to the Cayman Islands several times.
I've been there like 5 times, bro.
Yeah, me and my wife, we love the Cayman Islands. Down by West Bay Dock or the end.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. I love Cayman Islands. Good. You dive?
No, sir. I'm from East Flatbush.
Yeah.
Swimming for me is being in front of the fire hydrant. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Laying on your chest in the gutter.
Talking about I'm swimming.
Nah, I've snorkeled though. I'm from Flatbush. I'm from East Flatbush.
That's beautiful.
So,
well, you know, we expand our horizons, don't we?
Definitely. Have you ever done comedy or Broadway?
Like stand-up comedy? No. Once. So many people come up to me because I've done a lot of things that are funny on TV, and they always ask if I do stand-up, or they always think that I did stand-up. But I respect that craft too much. That is a craft, and I never really wanted to do it. You know, I'm just funny sometimes. You know,
I wouldn't take you for somebody. You don't seem like somebody that would take something for a joke, though. Like
right.
That's a funny thing. It's a funny business. But without you even saying that, I would think that you would do your homework and. You seem like a naturally funny, charismatic dude. So
yeah, I'm funny. Sometimes I'm not funny, but I have so many friends who are brilliant stand-up comedians, and I know how much work it takes. It's a whole entirely different craft.
I got it.
Thank you. I see somebody said they love me on Good Girls. Thank you.
Yeah, my wife likes Good Girls too.
Right? Yeah, Good Girls is very good.
I'm late with Good Girls, but it seems solid. The storyline is crazy on that.
Yeah. We got a few more episodes of season 3, and you can catch season 1 and 2 on Netflix. I didn't go to Midwood. I went to Performing Arts, LaGuardia. And we are. I think they're going to show 11 episodes this season. We're supposed to do 16, but again, we got cut short at 13. So season 4 will catch up.
Yo, let me ask you a question. I don't know, this might be an odd question, but is it hard being in a relationship with an actor? Because
I'm not in a relationship with an actor. You mean like somebody being in a relationship with me?
Yeah, or even with you. Well, I get married now, maybe in the past. But yeah, even being in a relationship with you, like I feel that would be ill. Like you always, like you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think 2 actors being in a relationship is very difficult. For so many reasons.
You gotta, You gotta know your partner.
Yeah, most definitely. I married way above my pay grade. God, it'll be 21 years of marriage for us this year. 22, my bad, 22. We got married in 98. Right? Is that 22?
21. 22.
21, 20,
20.
yes, 22. Yeah, 2018 was 20. No, I'm probably pretty cool in terms of actors. You know, as far as actors go, I don't take my characters home. I enjoy, you know, hanging out. Hey, Mel, hanging out with my family. I'm like pretty regular, but that's because I'm from Flatbush, though. That's because I'm from East Flatbush. You know what I mean?
That's
And if my head get too big, you know, Flatbush people, they bring you back down.
what do you bring with you? Like, is there something that's part of you from Flatbush that helps you get through your everyday hustle?
It's just something about being from New York, I think. And definitely coming from East Flatbush, definitely being around a lot of West Indians, because, you know, West Indians are hardworking people. And also West Indians have a really bright side, you know, it's just hard to be down for too long. You know, there's just I have a sense of positivity that I have within me. I have a sense of musicality that is part because my family and of where I grew up. And you can hear that musicality and everything. The rhythm is with me through every character that I've ever played. But I think there's that grind for sure, and that positivity even when things are at a what one would point. You know, that East Flatbush perspective kind of switches it. You know.
Got you. I know your time is limited, but before you go,
Peaches, I'm from East Flatbush, baby. 56 on Church, between Church and Snyder.
yeah. Well, speaking of that, before you go, it's customary that people that we've been speaking to throughout this journey on lives, on interviews, give us a Flatbush story, anything that you can remember from elementary, from junior high school, a funny story at a barbershop, anything you can remember from Flatbush.
Well, the first story that pops into mind that speaks to, you know, and those are rough days, you know, growing up in the 80s, 90s. That's when they were taking, you know, sheepskins. They were jacking you for your Bombers, your Adidas. They were snatching Lee patches off the back of your jeans. Who knows what I'm talking about?
Really?
But I was doing, I was in the 6th grade. This is the story. One of the stories I remember. So many stories. I was in the 6th grade and I was doing a show called Oliver. Yes, Johanna, I was doing a show called Oliver. And I played a character called Fagin. And he was kind of like the mentor to all of these children in the orphanage, and he taught them how to pickpocket. So there was a song that I was singing. We did 2 shows, and they were in the evening. And there was a song that I was singing. The song was called Pick a Pocket or Two. And the chorus goes, you got to pick a pocket or two, right? And one night, so I'm singing this song. It's when and it goes like this. Large amounts will grow on trees. You got to pick a pocket or two. Boom! And an explosion happens in the auditorium. All the lights go out. Pandemonium. People screaming all over. My sister, who's in law enforcement, she's in the front holding up her badge. And everybody's like, what the heck? You know, obviously we think, you know, shots are breaking out. You know, the bomb explosion or whatever. Ultimately, the lights come back on. You know, people are crying. After about 30 minutes, or they figure out the lights come back on, and we finish the show. The next day, I leave my house. I think it might have been a Saturday because it was a Friday night show. And I'm leaving my house, and my boy, some of my dudes on my block, Roger, and I think, I don't know, maybe Squid, maybe this dude named Chris, or he call him Shaborn. They look at me, they go, and you know, my first name is Roy. My middle name is Reno. Anybody who grew up on 56th Street knows that my family always called me Reno, and everybody else called, that was PS 244. Everybody else called me Roy. So anyway, I leave my house or whatever on the play or whatever, and they go, yo, Roy, you got to pick a pocket or two. Badoom! And then I'm like, I said, what's that all about? And so dudes on my block went to the window of PS 244 in the auditorium and lit M80s. And literally in the middle of my song, they went off. They set up explosion. So did I ever tell you that story, man? That's a East Flatbush story for real.
Wow. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Definitely want to see you, man. Definitely want to
man.
hats off to you, man. Let you know we appreciate
Thank you.
And do your thing, man. We got our eye on you, man.
Thank you so much, man. And as soon as I saw this, I saw Chip on your show. I wanted to support, man. You know, I still dream in Brooklyn, man. I love where I'm from so much. I love the schools that I went to, and I'm always supporting the kids who are in arts and everything else in my neighborhood. And I'm not done yet making Flatbush proud. So,
damn, man, we appreciate
respect to you. Yeah.
Definitely, man. Definitely. But we're gonna talk soon, brother.
Yes, sir. Keep me posted. Cheers, everybody. Wait, did you wanna do a question or two before?
I see some. You asked some question. I know you. I know your time's limited. Some people ask. Somebody asked, were there any other actors that came after you that you know of from Flatbush?
Yeah, Jamie Hector. Jamie Hector. He's on a show called Bosch now. He's on The Wire.
Where's he from? You know?
He's from check this out. He's about 10 years younger than me. I never met him before. He went to Meyer 11 Junior High School. We ran into each other at a mall in L.A., and he grew up on 54th Street, 2 blocks away from me.
Gotcha.
And, was like robbed by some dudes on my block. He was like, yo, such and such robbed you? He was like, yeah, I grew up with him,
Gotcha. I think somebody, my manager, somebody had reached out to him. So they said he was from Flatbush. I know that.
Yeah, he is.
Or something like that. Yeah. We definitely got a lot of people from Flatbush, man. That's all over the place.
It's a lot of talent, man. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Somebody said from The Wire.
From The Wire, I see that.
You got any favorite restaurants you can remember from Flatbush?
We had on 55th Street in Church, there was the Bulletproof Chinese restaurant. There was where we get our beef patties from the spot right at Utica and Church. We get our patties. Damn it. Can't remember that one right now. And then I got my rotis on this other spot on Utica between Church and Snyder. They also had the nice currant rolls from there also. But, there were restaurants up and down Church Avenue, bro. So you couldn't go wrong.
You go back often?
Golden Crust. Yes. Golden Crust.
On Utica. Somebody said Patty King.
Oh, it's a Patty King on Church Avenue.
There's a couple over there. Somebody said they went to school with you somewhere. Went to school with Judy Parchment in My 11.
Yeah, I went to performing arts for high school in LaGuardia, but My 11 for junior high school in 244.
Yeah,
no, it wasn't Patty Cake. Yeah, and then at the corner of the 2-stop for Church Avenue and Nostrand, I think that's the best donuts in New York. At that little donut spot right there at Church. You know what I'm talking about?
For sure.
Yeah.
They have good food across. They had good food across the street from there too. There was 3 restaurants on that corner, then a McDonald's. But the 3 restaurants on that corner, I think Ali's Roti Shop was there. There was this spot there. Then there was a donut shop on the other corner, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
What do you think? Who do you think Flatbush is known for most?
For the Caribbean population, man, the West Indians.
Definitely.
Yes.
Flatbush history is
and for the ragamuffin style.
For the ragamuffin style. You party in Flatbush much?
No. No. You wasn't shooting me.
There's a couple of safe nights you can go to out.
No, I'm joking, but just house parties.
But didn't they shoot? I know you was on the Cosby Show. Didn't they shoot the Cosby Show over on
Yeah, in the beginning they shot in Brooklyn, and then it moved to Astoria.
Because it was over there by Ocean Ave, off of Avenue J or something like that, right?
Yeah, I never shot at that studio. I shot at the one in Kaufman Astoria Studios.
They never shot in the house with that? That was always in the studio. That house was just a picture up front, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, somebody said, "Do you ever get robbed?" No, I was shot at. I've been shot at. A guy robbed. This dude robbed one of my boys I was walking with. He took his coat. he had us at gunpoint.
He didn't want your coat?
Nah, ain't nobody want my coat. My mom was like, you ain't having nothing. I didn't have a name belt. I didn't have a sheepskin. I didn't have a bomber. I had no Pumas. I had no Nikes. I just had talent.
Yeah. That was a rough ride to LaGuardia from Flatbush. What's that? You got to take the bus to the train. And then So where's LaGuardia? 50-something street? What street?
Exactly. You had to take the 35, the Church Avenue bus to Lincoln Center. And then you take the 2. And you take the 2, you could take it all the way to then you have to take the local. You have to take the 1 to 7 to Lincoln Center.
That's a rough ride back in those times. From Flatbush, is a lot of crews, man. It's like the scene out of the Warriors.
Yeah, son. We had the Decepticons back in those days. Remember we had the Outlaw Posse. You know,
VIP,
all of that, bro.
There's a lot of acronyms.
Yeah, but everybody knew. I got a lot of love because everybody knew what I did. They just knew that I just acted.
Yeah.
You know,
we needed you to represent.
Yeah.
To represent.
Yeah, I'm not done either.
You're not done, yo.
I'm not done.
Yes. Yes, sir.
All right, yeah. I remember Kenmore, the movie theater, right? Yeah.
You got any memories from Kenmore?
I used to go to the movie theater all the time. Vanderbilt Park. I never really went to the Vanderbilt Park. BMW.
What about? Yeah, you talking about the BMW Outlaw Posse?
Yeah.
You was
Somebody said I was quiet. Who is that? Flavor Styles by Grace One. Yeah, I was quiet.
You was a quiet guy. You was working on your craft.
Yeah, for sure. Some would say I was barred. You couldn't go outside.
Your block was pretty much known for, like in the 50s, was known for
sports
block parties.
Yeah, we had big block parties. Football, a lot of football games. We had a lot of athletes on our block also. Yeah, our block parties got shot up maybe once or twice.
That's not a block party if it doesn't get shot up.
True. That's when you know it's over.
I think for the 50s, you got Special Ed from the 50s. You got
no doubt.
From the 50s.
UTFO, Kango Kid.
On that side. Now you're saying Jamie Hector.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kings Plaza. Sbarro's at Kings Plaza, of course. Yeah, we got to do this again.
We do, man. I'm gonna stay in touch with you, man. I tell you, man.
Yeah.
Got an eye on you. I'm about to.
For sure.
Wifey got the show queued up right now. So,
no doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
It out right now, man.
Tell her I apologize for the next few episodes she's about to see.
Apologize in advance, huh?
Yes, Brazil. I see you, Brazil.
Yeah.
Obrigado, Brazil.
Obrigado. Yes, definitely.
All right, my brother.
All right, brother. Enjoy, man.
It's a pleasure to talk to you. I love all you guys. Flatbush represent. Thanks for everybody who popped on. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
I think Eddie Gentile got on too. My old mentor, my dad. All right.
All right, brother.
All right, big year, brother.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
peace, y'all.